Hi, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made some New Year's journaling pages with lots of space to tuck away journaling cards. So plenty of space for writing down your New Year's resolutions. Today I'm using this journaling card kit. You can find the kit details in the description below this video. Now I'm going to start by waxing my journaling cards. I'm using this craft store Sawyer wax. I've just sprinkled the wax flakes over my paper and I'm just covering with a sheet of parchment paper. This will help to protect my crafting iron from the melted wax. Now I'm just gently ironing over the paper. And now you can see all the wax has melted into the paper. I'm just going to set this aside for a few minutes, just until the wax has hardened. And now I'm ready to cut out my journaling cards. Now I'm planning on doing something just a bit different with these. So what I'm going to do with these waxed journaling cards is I'm going to fold them to make them into little envelopes. But I want a rounded edge to the top of my envelope, so I'm going to fold this card lengthways and then I'm just going to cut like a semicircle shape. So what I've created is a rounded flap for my envelope. I really love the look you get from the waxed paper. These envelopes are going to be perfect for storing little journaling cards. I'm now just going to turn the remaining cards into envelopes. Now I'm going to cut a slightly different shape for the flap of this one. And now I'm just going to fold it into the envelope shape. Now because of the wax, the envelopes hold their shape really well. And once again I'm going to cut the curved flap for my envelope. And again I'm going to fold my journaling card into an envelope shape. And I'm just going to repeat the process with this last card. These journaling cards really do make wonderful mini envelopes. Because it's hard to glue waxed paper, I've decided that I'm going to sew down the edges of my envelopes. I also love the look of a slightly tatty sewn edge, so I'm going to be leaving a lot of loose threads visible. Now I've decided I'm going to use some of the other journaling cards I haven't waxed, and I'm going to attach the wax envelopes to them. Now I've found that double-sided sticky tape works really well for this. I'm just going to stick this envelope to the bottom of the journaling card. And I'm going to do exactly the same with this card. I love adding little hidden pockets where possible, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out a little curve at the top of these journaling cards. And I'll make sure that I glue them down onto the page in such a way that I can use them as a little pocket. I'm just using this small journaling card just to work out where I need to glue. I don't want a really large pocket. It's always worth just double checking just to make sure that the journaling card does actually fit in the pocket. It's really easy to overglue, but this card goes easily in and out of the pocket. That's perfect. And that's another great little tuck spot. I'm now just going to put a little journaling card into the envelope I made. As I have a love of rusty paper clips, I just decided to add one over the top of the envelope just to keep the flap closed. I'm now just going to glue this journaling card down, but I want to still be able to use it as a pocket, so I don't want glue all over the back. So I'm going to leave a section unglued. And here you can see I've just tucked a little journaling card in the top. I'm now going to work on another couple of pages in my journal. This time I'm going to ink up some of the edges of my journaling cards. It can help neaten up edges and can also make the journaling cards look just a little bit more aged. Now, just to add some extra texture and depth, I'm just going to add some waxed floral paper. I'm going to stick it to my page using some double-sided sticky tape. By adding tape just to the top and the bottom of the page, what I'm actually going to do is create another little hidden pocket. You'll see here how you can slide things under the blue patterned paper. Now, using a bit more double-sided sticky tape, I'm going to attach my journaling card to the blue patterned waxed paper. I've found it works best if you initially attach the double-sided tape to the non-waxed surface. So as you can see here, I'm putting it on the back of the journaling card rather than onto the waxed paper. If you don't have any double-sided sticky tape, you could always staple your pieces together. This could actually add a really interesting and rustic feel. Just remember, it is difficult to glue anything to waxed paper. Now I just need to press this card down firmly, just making sure that it has stuck down. Now I want to keep the wishing you a prosperous new year visible, so I'm going to actually attach my envelope to the top of my card. But I'm just going to ink the edges of this envelope first. Apologies, I have gone off screen a bit here. Now again, I'm going to attach using double-sided sticky tape. So I'm adding it to the non-waxed surface and then adding the waxed envelope on top. Now just playing with a few ideas. I know that I want to add some more embellishments before I'm finished. Now I'm just going to start on the other page. Again, I'm going to start by sticking down some waxed floral paper. I like my journals to be quite tactile, so I love mixing different textures and different papers. And personally, I love how the waxed paper looks and feels. I also love mixing lots of patterns and creating a kind of eclectic look. Once again, I'm just adding some double-sided sticky tape, and I'm going to stick my envelope to the top of this journaling card so that the January the 1st is still visible. Now I'm going to stick down my journaling card. As I'm gluing paper to paper, I'm just going to use a glue stick for this part. I'm just gluing the top half of my card. It kind of lifts slightly from the paper at the bottom, and I like that look. I really don't want my pages to look flat, and it also means I can tuck something away at the bottom. Now I'm just going to go back over my pages. I'm just going to add a few decorative elements along with some little journaling cards. Most of what I've added I actually cut out from the other journaling cards that I didn't use. And I think they're done. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.